Greetings, Earthlings. This is Satek Ananda here with the Moonflower Nevaeh from the High Vibe Tribe. What is
the Love Tribe.
The Love Tribe. I like High Vibe Tribe too, though. From the Love Tribe here, coming at you. And we're here to do a quick video to tell you guys about the Art of Effortless Being workshop. It's like a full-out day retreat we're doing at Spa Castle next weekend, March 14th. And a lot of people have questions and naturally okay, so what is effortless being? So this video is going to explain to you the very simple, it's a 5-step process. We call them the 5 tools of contentment that we're going to go through. And I really wanted to do this video so that everybody would get that this is a visual process. So the symbols you see here on the screen each represent a step in this process. And we will connect meditative processes to these symbols, and then you will utilize the symbol in order to create the state for yourself. Nevaeh has been learning these processes for a few weeks now.
Something like that.
3 weeks, maybe 4 weeks. She's been through the processes many times, but is just beginning to see the concrete connection between, right? Because you've been doing these, but I haven't been talking to you.
I just saw the symbols a couple days ago.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that. I'm sorry about that. Okay, so that's why we're doing this video, is to convey the importance of the symbols. And I'll be asking her about some of the experiences that she's had so you can get a first-hand perception of what these processes will create in your body, mind, and spirit. Before we go into the steps though, I need to do a quick pre-frame to just set the space for you guys with a couple of basic concepts that are going to literally allow us, this stuff is what will allow the other stuff to work, okay? So we're going to jump in real quick here, and we're going to start with yin and yang. Everything in the universe is made of yin and yang, okay? Hot and cold, wet and dry, soft and hard, up and down, masculine and feminine, inside, outside, right? Everything that exists is made from these polarities of yin and yang, and it's sort of like on a computer screen. Everything you see on the screen is made from pixels, and they're either red or they're green or they're blue. Everything is a combination of those. In manifest reality, it's yin and yang, input, output, inhale, exhale, and it's not about one being right or wrong. It's about the exchange that is always happening. We're always giving and we're always receiving. Next up, we got fear and desire. Okay, so fear and desire is basically the emotional equivalent to yin and yang, right? Fear pushes things away from us. Desire pulls things towards us. Neither creates lasting satisfaction, and both are fleeting attempts to control. Okay, so fear, we're trying to hide from something. Desire, we're trying to attach and hold on to something. Neither of them create satisfaction, because fear only creates more fear. Desire only creates more desire. You never get enough money, enough sex, enough love, enough attention. It's never going to happen, right? And so these are attempts to control. When we see that, we can let go of that needless attempt. Next up, the anatomy of emotion. Okay, this is a really simple little diagram, body, mind, and spirit. And what emotion is it's energy trapped in between the body and the mind. So an emotion is basically the body's reaction to the mind. A feeling creates meaning. The meaning of the mind then creates that feeling again. When you change the meaning, you change the body's feeling. Okay, so if I touch you on your leg, that's a sensation, but your mind is automatically going to do something with that sensation. It's going to be good or bad. It's going to be like, I like that and I want more of that, or what's he doing and I don't want that, right? It's that meaning that then creates the sensation in the body we call an emotion. The sensation in the body creates the same meaning again, and then that meaning creates a sensation. Does that make sense?
Yes.
This trapped pocket of energy. That's what emotion is. It's very easy to release them. Okay, that's what we're going to learn in this process. Next, I think this is our last pre-frame. We have path of least resistance. Okay, path of least resistance. All energy everywhere in the universe follows the path of least resistance. Wind, water, heat, sound, everything follows the shortest route between any one point and another. Non-resistance determines flow, and flow determines life. Okay, so water is always going to run down the hill, and it's always going to seek the ocean, and it's never going to create any drama about it. It's never going to worry about who it is or where it's trying to go, right? It's just going. okay? Flow is what happens naturally without obstruction, okay? And flow determines all life because everything that's living needs water and needs air. And all water and all air get wherever they are only through flow, only through the path of least resistance. So the importance for this element of the pre-frame is that consciously understanding the path of least resistance is the way everything operates, makes it a lot easier for us to go inside and find the path of least resistance within ourselves. If it's out there, it has to be in us, as above, so below, right? That's one of my favorite sayings ever. As above, so below.
It's universal truth.
Universal truth, baby. Okay, so now we're going to jump into these actual steps, which we call the art of effortless being, also referred to as the effortless being process. Step 1 is relaxation. Okay? So we're going to unify our present experience through deep breathing and relaxation. And you've been doing a whole lot of that with me. You do it without me telling to you now, right? Like it's just become a part. And you probably did yoga and other things like that before this. But I know that since you've been practicing these kinds of experiences, you've become an expert at relaxation, right? Paying attention to your breath, and especially on the exhale. Using the exhale. See that smile? So what happens when you feel yourself relax? How do you experience that?
It's just a huge relief.
Release. For me, it's release.
It's
Relief. I love it.
Relief.
Anything else?
It just takes the pressure off of life.
It releases the pressure. For me, I feel warmth, like inside, like often in my chest or in my lungs. As soon as I relax, I feel a warmth inside, and I feel an expanded awareness. Like what I'm aware of gets bigger.
Yeah, and the warmth it goes out through your body.
Yes. Like other people can be aware of the shifts that happen when you relax your body. Definitely. So once we relax the body, we move into step 2. And that's sensation, right? So as soon as we begin to relax the body, we automatically increase sensation. We're going to divide our experience into the polar opposite of inside and outside through movement and sensation, okay? So if you let your hands float like that and they're totally relaxed, and then you just barely move them really slowly and gently, what does it feel like? What does that movement feel like?
You can feel the energy going.
How else would you describe it besides energy? Because some people don't know what that means.
Well, it could be tingly.
Tingles, I love it. What else?
Warm.
Heat, I love it. Anything else?
You can feel like stretching.
Oh yeah, stretching like taffy. A lot of, like for me, I get like magnetic polarity. It feels like magnets that don't want to touch. There's this warbling, you know? So we're going to tap into a deep awareness of our sensation through this step of relaxation. Number 3, visualization. Okay, so now we're going to separate our experience into feeling, meaning, and pure awareness through the power of visualization. So this symbol is specifically there for the Trinity, right? Body, mind, and spirit. The purpose of the body is feeling, is sensation. The purpose of the mind is meaning, thought. The purpose of the spirit is awareness, is perception itself, okay? So a feeling happens inside of awareness. Meaning happens inside of awareness. And the easiest way to imagine awareness, or like presence, the Buddhists also call it mindfulness, is to imagine stepping behind yourself. So you're going to move yourself to behind yourself, so you're like a camera and you can watch yourself. You actually mentioned like behind yourself, watching yourself, feeling, watching yourself thinking, watching yourself playing ping pong between feeling and thinking. If you're in the space of awareness, that process is going to be a lot different than actually being inside of it and being limited to it. Do you have any way that you can express how your perception is different when you're in a space of awareness as opposed to a space of sensation or a space of thought?
Well, when I'm in a space of thought, I'm not present, and
Right.
I'm just pretty much worthless within myself.
Don't say that.
I know, but sometimes that's what it feels like.
Right.
But when I'm in a state of awareness, I can actually take myself out of what's going on, and I can observe myself from the outside looking in.
Yes.
Then I could change the meaning, and it doesn't have to mean something negative or downtrodden or any of those things. I can look at it from an objective perspective and take myself out of all the meaning that I'm creating and the feelings. So it helps a lot.
Awesome. She's a great student. All right, step 4. Yes, she tells me that all the time. I'm a fast learner. Step 4, concentration. We're going to find the center point in which all these experiences blend together through the power of concentration, okay? So body, mind, and spirit, just like yin and yang, one's not true, better, or more right than the other. They're all 3 of them. We're losing our little shelf here. All 3 of them are all true all the time, and we want to find the center of all of them. And we're going to do that through the art of concentration. We got different games that we'll play. Nobody has a great concentration out of the box because we come from an ADD society, all of our phones and our devices and like everything, but everyone can learn focus, can learn concentration. And the importance is that once you know that you can like stand on a log and balance for an hour, you can then make the decision to do anything else for an hour and improve yourself in that way and at any capacity you can like imagine. Once you have the power of decision, once you have the power of concentration, okay? So that's step 4. Once we have that, now we can move into step 5, which is the most important. It's the special, awesome golden key of the whole game, acceptance, right? Step 5, we're gonna release every boundary and distinction as it arises, keeping awareness free and timeless presence through the power of acceptance, which simply means making a decision, making a concrete, conscious decision to let everything be exactly how it is, right? Like, I'm just gonna let everything be. For those few seconds, I didn't worry about any of the clutter in my room or on my desk or any of the stuff on my, like, whatever, my to-do list, right? I was just like, I'm gonna let everything be exactly as it is. And you can feel the difference of when you make the decision to just let everything be how it is. We practice that decision, and the more you practice, you decide to accept something, the easier it gets. And eventually, and not like a long time eventually, pretty quick eventually, it becomes a habit and you start doing it subconsciously. You've gotten really good at accepting. Tell me about what that's like for you.
Well, it was a process. It didn't just happen overnight. I completely avoided acceptance for a really long time.
And what does it feel like for you when you make that shift now?
It gets you into flow, the river that we talked about, and then life feels more natural.
Yes.
And normal.
Acceptance is the key to flow. Acceptance is the key to flow, and it's the key to the entire effortless being process, okay? And so those are the 5 steps. We got a lot of incredible ways that we're going to walk you through these steps in ways that will integrate them at a cellular level at, drum roll please, the art of effortless being, careful, not literal drum roll.
You said drum roll.
Okay, yes I did. I will own that. Thank you for the excitement. Appreciate the support.
Well, I'm really excited because this is going to be a lot of fun.
Yes, so Spa Castle is our favorite place in the world, period. This is just one of many rooms and places that they have there. It's filled with hydrotherapy, it's filled with saunas, it's filled with all kinds of body-mind integrative experiences, and we're gonna spend all day long, March 4th, all day long, bliss, 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 right, from 9 a.m. until 5 p.m. You said we had to be excited about it.
Well, I'm excited about it. I don't know about you.
Me too, man, me too. Okay. So it's all day long, 9 to 5. We're going to be going through these 5 steps over and over again. We're going to be applying them to your life, to your emotions, to your significant other, to your crazy children. And it's only going to cost you $135. Now, just to put that in perspective, $35 is what it costs just to get into the place. Admission, that is included in this rate. And if you want a 1 hour massage there, it's going to cost you $100. So just admission to the place and one hour massage that'll give you about a day's worth of stress relief would cost you $135 right there. You come with us, it's going to cost you $135, and you get not only all day long, but you're going to get, where's the next one? Hold on. You're going to get Qigong, which is one of my favorite things in the world. It's the basis of all Tai Chi. You're going to get Watsu, which is water massage, which...
It's one of my favorites.
what can you tell them about water massage?
It's heaven in water.
Heaven in water. There you go. It's water massage, and you just can't imagine how awesome it is. We're going to do weight sharing, which is like Watsu, but out of the water. We're going to do pranayama techniques, which is breath control. We're going to do emotrance, which is going to clear out your emotional baggage and give you tools to keep it clear. And we're going to do several sauna meditation journeys. So we're going to enter specific saunas with specific intentions, and we're going to talk about what we process and what we experience going through that. It is, of course, going to be hosted by me. I'm a second-generation circus performer, Satek Ananda. Yeah.
So it'll be fun.
It'll be fun, and it will be co-hosted by the Moonflower, so it's going to be funner. And she will be there to walk all you wonderful ladies through the process of bathing, and you got to be naked in front of other people. So if that's an issue for you, you really need to come.
Yes, so we'll do it together.
You really need to come and get over your crap, right? We're all naked underneath. So she'll be there to take you guys through that and set you up, and then we're going to spend all day long playing these games and discovering how effortless life can really be. So if you are interested, if you got questions, if you want to buy tickets, email me at satekananda@gmail.com. We've got 1 week left. If you can't be there this week, email me anyway, because we will be doing another one in 2 to 3 weeks, because we've already got people that can't come and are asking. Hit me with questions. Hit me on Facebook. If you're on Facebook, hit that little share button and tell your friends to check this out, because it's really the most important thing in the world to me. I love this work as much as anything I do. This is the culmination of body juggling, of Tai Chi rhythms, of all the things that I studied. This is the culmination of it. And this is my favorite person in the world to do it with. So you guys are going to get to experience a full out onslaught. Effortless, incredible bliss from all sides. Harmony, freedom, and bliss. That's everything we do. Harmony, freedom, and bliss. Any parting words for the wonderful YouTube and Facebook folks?
No, just come. It'll change everything.
Just come. Just come. No. All right, yeah, send me an email. Thanks, guys. Peace out.